Hey, good morning. This is BJ Ondo and my wife Jo. We're out and about on the Recumbents on YouTube. We are in Memorial Park here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. We're going to a all services memorial service at the Veterans Pavilion here in the park. They call this Memorial Park because not only do they have the Veterans Pavilion, but they also have the Fallen Firefighters Memorial on the other side of the park, and then just down from the Veterans Pavilion is the Fallen Police Officers Memorial. So we will go up to the Veterans Pavilion. I will videotape the different service monuments, but I will not be doing any talking. This is a day for remembrance, and so just remember, that spend at least a couple of minutes thinking about the men and women of the armed forces that have given their lives for us to be able to have this day to be thoughtful but also enjoy. All right, so we're going to head up that way now. Here we go. Oh, a quick caveat. My helmet, my camera is mounted on a mount on my helmet. So there is bobbing and weaving, and there's really very little I can do about it. One of these days when I figure it out, I'm trying to make a solid mount on the frame of the bike, on the trike, but so far nothing's worked very good. Everything's been either way too much road noise or just way too much vibration. So you'll just have to I mean, it's okay if you comment and say hey, but even our new to us camera is a very old camera. This is an old GoPro 3 White, well, GoPro Hero 3 White, and I was a little disappointed to find out that it doesn't have any kind of a stabilization program whatsoever. And one of the things you'll notice when riding a recumbent tricycle like we do, the three-wheelers, your upper body just kind of naturally moves with the movement of the pedals. So that's where that lumpy comes through. Those flags over there is where the Fallen Police Officers Memorial is. And this one up here is the bell tower for the Veterans All Services Plaza, as they call it. This is the first setup for Memorial Park, and that's why they call it Memorial Park. So we're gonna go park, and then I'm gonna walk around real quick. But yeah, so like I said, if you just take your time and give at least a couple minutes thought to these wonderful people that sacrifice their life for you. It's not a big deal. It's okay to it's great to enjoy your picnic and your barbecue, but you also need to honor those that they gave the ultimate sacrifice. As they say, all gave some gave all. Okay, so I will give you the silent tour. Hello. All right. Right now they're playing the theme from the Air Force. Yonder flying high into the sun, we live in fame or go down in flame. Nothing can stop the U.S. Air Force. Pikes Peak over there. There's Joe right there. I'm gonna go do the walk around.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull over into the grass.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I should do that too, huh? Well, I'll do it when I get back. Now they're playing the Marine Anthem. I will walk you here and there. Good morning, sir. This is for the Purple Heart Memorial.
I like your bike.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
Cool.
They're a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And there's several different memorials here. As you can see, they have the different wreaths for the different services. Excuse me, sir. Over here, this is for the Special Forces right here. Hello, gentlemen. Thank you for your service. And the Special Forces group here is the ones that actually put this on. This is for the Global War on Terrorism. The lake you see back there is Prospect Lake. Good morning, sir. And as you can see, the crowd's coming pretty good. How you doing?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Good. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
This is for the American ex-prisoners of war. And we actually have a few gentlemen that are still surviving. This one is near and dear to Joe's heart because her dad was in Vietnam, 3 tours, retired Army. As the saying goes, some gave all, but all gave some. This is for Navy submariners. Try to get in here a little bit better. It's really, but when it's on your head, it's kind of hard to tell exactly where it's pointing. Bell tower. This is for the Marines. This is very cool. Buffalo Soldiers Memorial.
Oh, they must have something else going on.
I don't want to get too close. Memorial and time capsule for the Buffalo Soldiers. And this is for the Navy. Love this one. Definitely got to be a cruiser or a battleship anchor, good size. Dedicated to the sailors and Marines who honorably and faithfully served our great nation, peace and war. Naval Element U.S. Space Command, Naval Reserve Center, Fort Carson, Colorado Springs, Council Navy League, 1997. I'm going to back up a little bit so you can see the whole thing. Do a little pan here. People out on the lake. This is for the, this memorial is for the honor of Fort Carson soldiers that have fallen in all the wars. And sadly, somebody actually stole the rifle that was on here. And hopefully they have a special place in you-know-where for people that would do something like that. And this is for the 104th Infantry Division, for World War II, the Timberwolves. This Veterans Plaza covers, like I said, all veterans, all the wars. This is memory of the members of the cadet wing and staff who gave their lives for the country from the United States Air Force Academy, which is here in Colorado Springs. And just so you'll know, I'm a Air Force veteran, 4 years in the Air Force active, 2 years in the Navy active, and 6 months in the Air National Guard active. Well, actually, I technically be, well, no, I was active because I was in there, but I wasn't like full time. Okay, so this one is near and dear to my heart, dedicated to the men and women who have served and are serving in the United States Air Force in the Pikes Peak region. So, all right, this is the 71st Infantry Division Memorial. Served in Europe, the battlefields of Europe during World War II. And this is the Medal of Honor winners from El Paso County. Jesse N. Funk, World War I. Floyd K. Lindstrom, World War II. Gerald O. Young, Vietnam War. And this is, you know, this is a day that we're supposed to remember them. Well, we should remember them all the time, but this is their day. This is not for veterans. This is not for active. This is for the fallen service members. You know, men or women, doesn't matter. Okay, I want to go over here and get the Forward Air Traffic Controllers Monument. Joe's brother Jim was a ground. This is mainly for the flyers of the Forward Air Traffic Controllers, but Joe's brother Jim was actually a ground patrol for the Forward Air Traffic Controllers in the Air Force, career Air Force. So he knows a lot about these. They were in several different places: South Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, Laos, and North Vietnam. They used very slow prop planes, you know, because they had to get down and find out where the Viet Cong were advancing from. So they couldn't, you know, they couldn't have jets. Jets are too fast. They wouldn't be able to see. So what would happen is the guys like Joe's brother Jim would radio up to these planes, and these planes would fly over and do the double check, and then let everybody know what is going on, you know, as far as the advancement. Okay, well, for now, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down so I can enjoy the service and just give you a view of Pikes Peak. It's a beautiful morning. Swoop all the way around the park here. That's the velodrome, that white balloon looking thing. Okay, well, so we'll talk at you later. Remember, it's their day, so remember them. Okay, we're back. We are now at Evergreen Cemetery here in Colorado Springs, Colorado, where my Grandpa Plumley is buried here in the American Legion plot. This is his grave right here. Doyle Lester Plumley, Corporal, U.S. Army, World War II in Korea. Born February 11, 1911. Passed on to see God on February 11, 1972. And we just got back from the memorial service up at the Veterans Pavilion at Memorial Park. And fortunately, this is right down the road. And so we try to come here and honor my grandpa's service. I'm gonna try to cruise in here a little closer. You can kind of see that, hopefully.
I think you're getting the ground.
Oh, okay. Well, it's hard to tell. I'll back up a little bit. Okay. As you can see, they do a really good job here. They put flags for everybody. And yeah, we're just I'm gonna do a quick salute, and then we'll be on our way. But just wanted to say, I hope you're doing well in heaven, Grandpa. Been a long time. You didn't even get to live as long as I have.
61 years.
So, but just want to let you know that you are remembered. I'll back up a little bit. All right. Do my salute. Okay. As you can see, they've got a lot of flowers out, and it's a very beautiful place. There's not a place I want to be right now. Okay. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and probably try to find some place to get some iced tea in for lunch, and then decide if we're going to try to make Joe's dad. Joe's dad has a stone over, well, a plaque. It's a stone, but it's a plaque over at the El Paso County Veterans Memorial, which is over in, what do they call that? Something Bear Park?
Bear Creek.
Bear Creek Park, yeah. And we'll try to make it over there, but we're gonna have to stop someplace to get something to eat. Or we brought our lunch, our brown bag special, but sure use some iced tea. So we're gonna try to whip around here. Joe will probably make it, I probably won't. Yeah, I just did. Okay. Bye, Grandpa. You have to be very careful because the traffic comes in and out of here pretty heavy. They used to have a celebration with the Buffalo Soldiers here. I don't know if they still do that or not. Yeah, have a little patience. You just have to stay tight as you can until we can get in the turn lane. Well, actually, we can get in the turn lane right now. Everybody in their cars is in a big freaking hurry. Got to get to that beer and barbecue. And the barbecue sounds good. The beer sounds terrible. Sorry, we don't drink. Nothing against it, just not us. We don't like to taste the beer. We don't care if it tastes alcohol either. So We're happy with iced tea. Okay. Go all the way over. We got a car behind us, so. Okay, we're heading towards downtown Colorado Springs. So we got to work our way over to 8th Street, and then basically over to Bear Creek Park at 21st Street. Right now the clouds are kind of mean. We're kind of hoping they'll hold off and maybe just do Virgo on us again, you know, where it's actually raining but it never hits the ground. But there was a bigger chance today of rain than yesterday. Okay, we're gonna have to hold up. Okay, we're good. You didn't have to go all the way over there, buddy. Thank you, though. Yeah. That's okay. It's nice when people give us the courtesy, because a lot of times they don't. So what kind of shape are you in? Do we need to stop and like do half a think bar or something? Okay.
Don't use up much energy when you're sitting.
That's the truth. Sitting or standing, yeah, you're not really doing much, so. Feels good to move again. Watch your downhill speed. Watch your downhill speed. Man, this thing's a rocket. Over to the bike lane. All right, we made it to the bike lane. That is one wicked downhill. I swear we could probably hit, if you didn't touch the brakes, you could probably hit 40 miles an hour. And on these ice trikes, it's just no big deal, man. These things are just glued. They don't do, oh man, I gotta hurry. I gotta hurry, there's a train coming. Yeah. Okay. Car back. Whew. Well, I thought for sure that train was coming at me, coming for me, I'll tell you. Man, I tell you, every square inch, they're putting apartments in this downtown. They are not kidding around at all. Car back. And these aren't affordable apartments, they're expensive as a dog. Car back. Clear, at least for now. Oh, ow. Oh, oh, ow. Oh, man. Yeah, even with rear suspension, these little, cracks, sometimes, man, I mean to tell you, they bounce us around pretty hard. Well, we both figure we probably need new elastomer. That's what our rear suspension is basically squishy plastic, a squishy plastic cylinder between the two frame pieces. But our trikes are quite old, so people don't usually think about replacing the elastomer. They pretty much forget about it. So, but they're not real cheap. Last when I looked at them, I think they were like 80 bucks. But I gotta ask the good folks at Angle Tech and see. Oh, good. Got a clear spot. You want to just go ahead and head? You know what I mean? Go ahead and go down to your dad's spot.
Yeah, we can give it a try.
And then
If it starts to rain on us, we'll turn around.
yeah, okay, let's give it a shot.
It's only 12 o'clock.
Yeah, hopefully the hello. Hopefully the sun will thank you. Hopefully the sun will dissipate this stuff. Okay, we got a car. And let's go. Go ahead. No, we got another one coming down. Coming down quick too. Yeah, I see that hole. Okay. I see that big old canyon of a hole. There's one there too. All over the place. Oh crud, we got a train blocking our path. Lovely. And it's an empty coal car train, which means that we could be there forever. Hopefully. Oh no, there's the engines. We should be, oh yes! Perfect timing. We be so good. We be good. We be, there we go. You know, on Top Gun, they say we have the need for speed. Joe and I have changed it to, we want to ride, we have the pride to ride. So, another big hole. Yeah, as you can tell, Colorado Springs roads are not the world's best. But the problem of it is, you know, just like every other town, they got more roads than they got money. So, you know, they concentrate on the real majors. These back streets, boy, I mean to tell you, they're lucky if they see anything in 20 years. Every 20 years. Okay, so right now we're headed towards America the Beautiful Park. And then we're going to get onto 8th Street. And sadly we'll have to run the sidewalk on 8th Street because, well, 8th Street is really busy. And the bottom part of 8th Street doesn't have a bike lane. The top part does. But the part we need to get to, because we need to get over to Rio Grande or some silly street name like that. We have a lot of Spanish, Mexican influence as far as our street names in this town. You got to slow down because we got really ugly railroad tracks here. I mean, really ugly. Wish they'd do what they did to the outside tracks to the inside tracks. They basically put cement in them, and that just makes them a lot easier to use. This is the Martin Drake Power Plant. They were going to close it down, and I guess there's still plans in the future, but they changed it from coal to natural gas, so I don't know if they're going to close it down or not. But everybody says it's a giant eyesore, but I don't know, it's really down here where nobody can hardly see it.
Yeah, you can see it off the highway.
Well, yeah, you can see it off the highway. But there's all,
You're not going to go far enough to see it?
yeah, there's all kinds of ugly off the highway, so howdy. Good, thank you, sir. Have a good day. But yeah, so we kind of use it as a back road over to the park because there's usually hardly any traffic on this road. I mean, every once in a while you'll get more during the week than during a weekday or a holiday. And today is Monday, but it's Memorial Day, so the power plant will be pretty much on full automatic except for a tiny skeleton crew. Don't know if my camera can pick it up, but that strange looking shape over there is not a UFO. That is the Sky Bridge. That goes from America the Beautiful Park over to the United States Olympic and Paralympic Museum. Okay, we got more rough-ass railroad tracks here, so we gotta slow down and be careful. Oh boy. Whew. So far, it looks like the clouds are coming over, but they're dissipating to a pretty good spot. So that doesn't mean that one of these clouds won't rain on us. We still got a possibility of getting rained on, but we'll give it a shot. We'd really like to get over and see. I want to, get over and let Joe see her dad's stone plaque. She was nice enough to let me go. Say my thanks to my my grandpa. So kind of like to return the favor. We got to go up here and go through the park. That's the Sky Bridge right there. The funny looking building, that's the United States Olympic Paralympic Museum. It's only a couple years old now, I think. If you ever get a chance to come to Colorado Springs, definitely it's worth the money to go in there. It is slick. They have all kinds of audio-visual stuff where you can actually, you can, like, you know, race the Olympic people, you know, in skiing and different stuff. So it's pretty cool. Archery, all kinds of cool stuff. Bike here. Howdy. Yeah. So they opened up the fountain. Yeah, that's the Julie Penrose Fountain, and it's I can't see the water, so it's must, I don't know, but the water will come down and it will fill the a little wading pool down at the bottom. And if they don't have it locked, it will actually rotate in the wind. But yeah, that's pretty, you know, that's pretty cool. I'm glad they do that. They must have opened it for Memorial Day weekend because it hasn't been open lately. Okay, we're jumping on the Midland Trail. I apologize for the wind noise, but my camera only has a internal microphone. I didn't realize that when I bought it, but hey, you know what? That's life. I really like the camera. You know, I like the way, you know, I like its heavier build, and it definitely takes a better overall video picture than my Cam Park. Even though my Cam Park, you know, like was yeah, supposed to be able to handle up to 4K, where this one's max is 1080p. But Fountain Creek we're going over. Afternoon. Howdy. So like I said, this is the Midland Trail, which we've been on a lot lately. This is an actual rail trail. One of the very few we have, because they used this line to go from Old Colorado Springs to Cripple Creek. Sorry about that. We're under I-25 right at the moment. But they used it to get the gold ore out of Cripple Creek. Slow down a little, man. It's not a racetrack. Yeah, a lot of people treat these things like a racetrack, and they're not supposed to. Yeah. I was hoping we could go that way, but I think we'll just let it be. We'll go up. Because the sidewalks are actually a little better on this side.
Okay.
That I don't want to have to mess with the homeless underneath. And we'd have to cross the street anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh man. Yeah, we put 27 miles on, a little over 27 miles on yesterday, going to see Mom. So my legs are a bit on the tired side. This looks like this might be Will and his bunch. How you doing, Will?
Hello, BJ.
Howdy. Dan? All right. Been a while since I've seen you. All right. Enjoy yourselves.
Yes.
It's a good day. We're headed over to the El Paso County Veterans Memorial. Her dad has a little stone over there, so that's where we're heading.
nice.
So you guys have a great rest of your day, man. Good to see you. Take care. Yeah, you too, Vicky. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Okay, well, I got to do this again, folks. I didn't realize I didn't have the camera turned on. Okay, so this is the El Paso County Veterans Monument. You have the three flags, Colorado, POW, and America. We have a stone plaque that we paid for part of it. Our good friend from high school, Pat Manley, paid for part of it, and some other people did too. And I want to show you James E. Purst, Sergeant First Class, U.S. Army, Vietnam, retired. And I'll let Joe talk to her dad a little bit. I'll come over here. As you can kind of see, they've got, well, let me kind of go this way so I can come back so you can see the names right side up. Okay, yeah, you can kind of see the names. These are all military people that have served while living in Colorado Springs in El Paso County. And when my time comes, I'm hoping my wife has the money to put one of these plaques in here for me. Although we will both be interned at the at least we hope so, the new Pikes Peak National Veterans Cemetery out east. And I'm gonna go up here and do my salute to Dad. A lot of people didn't think much of Joe's dad. I mean, he did drink too much, but he was a three-time Vietnam veteran, and he retired Army, and he took darn good care of his family. And I never had a dad that stayed around, a real dad or a stepdad. So I do appreciate what he did for Joe and their family. So I can't put my toes together because I'll be stepping on a stone, but I'm going to give him what they call the memorial salute. It's 3 seconds up, 1, 2, 3, 3 seconds down, 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Dad. Thank you for your service. Thank you for being good to Joe. Hope you're doing well up there in heaven. We think about you. Bye for now. And this is Bear Creek Park here. That's a big park. It goes, it's like on the other, it's on like the other side of 21st Street and this side. Hills all over the place, lots of mountain bike trails and all kinds of stuff like that. So I'm gonna walk over here to the main center and get fresh water for Joe and I. Use a restroom and then have Joe come back and do it. I mean, I'm not 100% sure they'll be open, but they have one of these really cool drinking fountains that you can just put a water bottle right under. You don't have to, you know, try to force it in there. But it's a beautiful area. I mean, it really is. It's a beautiful park. And there's just tons of foothills to ride or hike, or this is like the, you know, the administration office complex. So I'm just going to walk you up to the door here, and then I'll shut it off. Sure, you don't want a tour of the restroom facilities. So yeah, it's getting partly cloudy, but I'm really happy we managed to get up here for Joe. Okay, I'm going to turn this puppy off. You can see we're right here, El Paso County Parks building. And all right, we'll talk to you later. Okay, hi, we're back. We're heading slowly back to the storage unit. Go ahead, babe. And we got our mission accomplished for today. We do try to spend the majority of the day, you know, reminiscing and remembering, and it's too bad that a lot more people don't show up to that service at the Veterans Plaza Memorial Park. You know, it's always on Memorial Day, and it's at 11 a.m. and the Special Forces organization that puts it on, they put it on no matter what. It doesn't matter what the weather is or anything else, they're there. Now, since we don't have a car, and last Memorial weekend was freezing cold, man. It was really cold. We didn't make it. But we've made almost all the others. There's very few we haven't made over the years. If we're in town, you know, if we're not in town, then we can't. But most of the time nowadays, since we don't have a car or a motorcycle anymore, can't afford either one of them, barely afford these trikes, maintenance and stuff on these trikes. So, but that usually means we're around on the holidays. So no better way to spend it than remembering the fallen and enjoying ourselves on a good ride like today. Beautiful day. We got sprinkled on a couple of times, but nothing major. Didn't even have to put on the rain gear, so that's a piece of cake. But done some pretty good miles over the last 3 days, and I'm tuckered out. I admit it. My body wants to go home, and well, first, you know, we got to walk home from the storage area, and that's 1.2 miles. So my body wants some air conditioning and to relax and put my feet up and just kick back. So that's what we're gonna do. Might work on this video later tonight. I do have to, before I go to bed, I got to make some more homemade energy bars. Yeah, it could. We'll see. Right now we're on the Shook's Run Trail. That's where we started today. We're heading back home. This is the newer part of the Shook's Run Trail. It's all concrete, real nice, smooth, makes it real easy. The upper part, more towards where we live, is mostly you know, the old asphalt, which has big cracks in it, and it's lumpy and bumpy, and till you get up to Fontanero. But we'll probably turn on Fontanero and head south. Well, maybe not, just according to how we decide to go home. Probably just go ahead and do what we've done the last 3 days and just do a sprint and go straight down Cascade. So we probably will use the trail all the way to almost the end, where basically the junction where Shook's Run Trail runs into the Rock Island Trail, and eventually the Rock Island Connector Trail too. Oh. And yeah, they're working on that trail. The only bad thing about it is they had 3 warm days where they could have been busting ass laying concrete, and you know, for getting a real head start on that but you know, it's a holiday, so they weren't there Friday, they weren't there yesterday, and they're not there today. So, and next week it's supposed to be rainy again. The chances are much higher. So we'll have to see how much they actually get done, but at least they're working on it now. We've waited a couple of years waiting for them to get started. They were supposed to start in December of 2021. Well, they never did, and they didn't start in December of 2022, so that was a whole year of waiting. And then finally, either late February or early March, they finally started you know, digging all this stuff out and taking out trees, and you know, and they only took out, it's pretty cool, you know, they were real careful. They only took out, the trees they took out were all invasive species. They're not native to our area, and they like to take over, so they took those all out. So the trees that are left are, you know, native trees. So I don't have any problem with that, because these invasive ones, for some reason, they always seem stronger than the native, you know, brush or trees or whatever, and they always choke them off and take over. So we have some oak trees out here. I don't think we have any cedar trees. I don't think we have any maple trees. I've never seen a maple tree here. But sadly, we have a lot of really ugly Chinese elm trees. Cars. Gonna have to wait, dear. Stop. Okay. Wrong gear. Both of us. You can tell by the way we grunt. Oh, come on, man, move. Oh, man. As usual. Yeah, this is the old part of the trail. As you can tell, it's all beat up. It's got cracks all the way across it, and some of them are really deep. Some of them aren't bad, like that one there. The 1-inchers are okay, but once they get past 1 inch, they get brutal. The 2 and 3 inchers are just totally brutal. Man, it's just like, just feels like you're slamming your body against the ground. Hello? But no, it turned out to be a good day. We weren't sure we were going to be able to get over to see Joe's dad's stone plaque, or plaque stone, however you want to call it. Weren't sure we were going to be able to do that, but we got over there. We thought we were going to head to a Starbucks to get an iced tea to go with our brown bag lunch, but it looks like that Starbucks must have folded and they put a dentist office in there. Afternoon. Hello.
I told myself so.
And so yeah, it's been a good day. I mean, we've already racked up 18 miles. There's a good chance we'll have at least 20 by the time we get back to the storage unit. And then we just take a slow walk home. Especially today, it's going to be a definite slow walk home today. No, let's head straight because we're gonna go back. What you call it? So, you know, Cascade. Traffic shouldn't be too crazy. Although a lot of people might be coming home now. It is afternoon on Memorial Day, so it makes you glad you're not on the highway. Because I'm sure we're coming down Ute Pass from Woodland Park. I'm sure that's bumper to bumper. Because Highway 24, otherwise known as Ute Pass going west, that's how you get to the mountains. Real mountains. Howdy. Hello? Yeah, I figure tomorrow we'll come over and get salad and bread. I got cash for that, so. But I don't want to mess with it right now. I just want to head home and relax for the rest of the evening, man. If I get a second wind, I'll make the bars tonight. If I don't, I'm just gonna wait till tomorrow. Probably do an easy Safeway walk tomorrow, and that's about it. I don't feel like, I'm tired. I can tell, man. My body's just like, oh. Hello? Yeah, I'm sorry we can't afford any more ice cream. If I have enough money left, I'm going to try to buy a few more apples. Whatever I got left, I'm going to buy apples with. So we can have apple tacos till we run out of tacos shells. I guess the corn taco shells really aren't good for you, are they?
I don't think the corn are bad. Rich flour.
Okay.
They have cornmeal in it and corn.
Yeah. It's just that, you know, I've been thinking, kind of miss the crunch, you know. And on top of that, of course, now, you know, then you got chips, you know, which are crunch, and you have tacos, which are crunch, you know. So. Maybe what we should do is have grilled cheese with our soup, and then change the salad over to tacos. Then we could have hard taco shells.
Okay.
And we'll have, you know, and we'll have the chips with our fajitas.
Okay.
That's something to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to write down that August 10th date for that disco, so I don't forget it. Disco party. I think that'd be fun. And it'd be outside. Of course, it has a lot to do with whatever the weather's like, too.
Yeah.
Everything with that has to do with the weather. Hopefully they'll have starburn back, you know, and they usually do that later in the year. Hopefully in September they'll.
No, they don't think they did Starborn last year.
Yeah, they didn't, did they?
And I don't remember seeing them on their list for this year either.
Well, now that list only goes out to, you know, early August. They go to September with those things. So there's a whole nother list that have come out. But, you know, it may be too small a venue for Starburn. They play some fairly big places, you know. So, yeah, we're gonna turn right here. Yeah, that'll take us over to Cascade, straight to. Otherwise, you got to go jogging around all over the place. No, don't get me wrong. I really like you you know, when you use your e-assist, you know. We didn't pay all that extra money for you not to use it. So, but I do appreciate the fact that, you know, you don't like leaving me in the dust. But it's okay if I tell you to leave me in the dust. You know, I can't see you killing yourself up the hills if you don't have to. Because when I get my e-assist, I'm not going to. I'm going to rack them up to 3 or 4 and say heck with it too. Oh, we're good. Well, we caught that 2 days in a row on this side. Howdy. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a pain in the ass because of the traffic, but I do have to admit, you know, it works out pretty good, you know, just going down Cascade, you know, and hitting the bike lane on the other side. You just really get off their lazy butts and, you know, work it out to where they had, you know, a bike lane for this part too, you know. I'm still going to send a suggestion to the county that they ought to put a double-sided bike lane on the east side of 85-87. You know, keep both of it over there, you know, so you don't have to cross the street. You know, they don't have to do any further than down into security, but that's, you know, from Las Vegas to down into security. That would be great. I'm going to make that suggestion. You know, if we get home a little early, that's okay. We got home a lot late yesterday, so. Car back. Car back. Car back. Car back. Car back. Car back. Clear for now. Car back. Ooh, nice old Chevy 2. Oh man, a Chevy 2 wagon no less. Sweet. That's a little newer one though. That must be a mid 60s instead of a early 60s. If I remember right, grandma's were 64s. I think ours was a 64 too. We had a little Chevy 2 station wagon for quite a while. A gray one. It's kind of gray. I don't know exactly what color it was. It's kind of gray. Good cars. Good old 170 cubic inch 4 cylinders. Good on gas. Unless the fuel line decides to break and puts the engine on fire, which happened to us. And we put the fire out right away, so we didn't have any engine damage or wire damage, but the only thing we had to put the fire out with was a half a gallon of chocolate milk. Oh, that car stunk like hell, boy. We had to get the fuel hose replaced and the fuel filter replaced, and then we had to go wash the engine because, man, it stunk. Whew, it was strong. Very strong. Did the job though. Put the fire right out. Oh man. Right now I'm a Jackson Brown song, running on empty. Yeah, we are definitely taking tomorrow off. I wouldn't worry about a deer. I'm sure they know we're stopped. If they don't, deer, they're stupid, okay? Okay, go, 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 go. Come on, push. I can get behind you. Car's back. Clear. We're good, come on over. They coming out, they just have to wait. anything or not. But if we are, just want to say thank you to our subscribers. We really do appreciate it. I know, you know, our channel's a little rough because we don't have, you know, the newest GoPro 11 black, you know, and that kind of stuff. And I have real basic everything else, you know. My computer's real low end. It's all low end, but it works. But we do appreciate the fact that you watch our content. And if you're new to our channel, great. Thanks for riding along. We hope you will subscribe. If you like the video, click on the thumbs up, give us a like, or if there's something you don't like, give us a thumbs down. You know, tell us what it is. You know, we don't mind. You know, if there's something we can fix, you know, we'll do it. If not, we'll let you know why. And then if you're not a subscriber, we'd appreciate if you just subscribe. Now, we don't make any money off of our channel. We don't do Patreon. We don't want you to buy us a coffee or any of that silly stuff. This is free. We just hope you enjoy what we can do. We basically put these videos together kind of as a record for, you know, our family members and our kids and grandkids and great-grandkids. We actually have several great-grandkids, even though we're not even 70 yet. Not quite. I'll be 68 in August. Joe's 68 now. Should be 69 in December. So, but like I said, we do really appreciate you guys watching. That's the maintenance guy there. He's a real nice guy. But yeah, as we say, we're heading for the barn. Got a blind corner here, so we ring our bell. We ring our bells, ring our bells. Okay, we promise no more of that, but we just really like doing it. It's why? Because it makes us laugh, okay? And we enjoy laughing. We may be poor, but we're poor and retired, so if you gotta be poor, retired's not so bad. Although if we ever want to buy new trikes, we're both going to have to go back and at least get a part-time job to do it. Okay. Well, like I said, we appreciate it. And this is BJ and Joe Ondo from Out and About on the Recumbents. And we're going to sign off. Hope your Memorial weekend was excellent, and you took the time to remember what it's all about, and you had a great, you know, a great time afterwards. Picnic, barbecue, going out, dinner, whatever you do. Just remember you're doing it because people died for your freedom. So, all right, Joe says goodbye, and that's it. So till next time, we're out of here. Just remember, get off the couch and go ride. Bye.